And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers.
Breaks their line to kick off for Dallas.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. A short kick taken at the 18. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
At their own 38-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
45-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Forced out of bounds.
Getting into the act on the opening drive here with a sack. And remember, they had 5 last week.
And they saw that on film, and that meant that they had to get together. Offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach, offensive line coach, receivers coach, and say, how do we beat this pressure? Because everyone has to win against the defense and get the ball in the hands of the quarterback very quickly.
And able to find Graham, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
At the 47-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
The 39-yard line.
This is McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it's going to be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Second down, here's Hurts. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too.
It's 4th down.
And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. On the run, it's Penny. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. He needed 2. He only got 1. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Complete to number 8.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. they keep on the ground with Elliott. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense.
You got kill cam again.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
I'm playing the Madden. I got a franchise game I'm playing right now. I'll hop on while you're done.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer.
You should get those easy, though. All you got to do is sit in the garage and look at the side of the house. That's all I do.
The next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
It's supposed to be like 40 meters, I think.
He stopped at the 2-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Off the RPO, he completes it. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown.
Or what I learned is, you know where you spawn at on the backside, not where the garden, but on the other side, inside the fence. If you lay down instead of running out, but you can see the bus like from right there. I start learning, niggas. See, I'm that motherfucker y'all be mad at because I just sit back here and I just watch y'all niggas run to that bus and I tear y'all ass apart. Like, I just sit there. I want to move.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll roll him out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Darian Thompson. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
At the 36-yard line.
Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the
first one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Intercepted. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
It's second and inches.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards on the play, first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Brought down at the 37-yard
2 minutes.
I'm cool with that, man. It don't bother me.
Here's second and 5 now from the 37.
I mean, it don't. I mean, either way, I'm fine with either way it goes. But I used to hate that shit though. Back then, nigga, you just.
The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
I'm going, bitch.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Huh?
A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Hurts. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 32-yard line.
Throwing the out route and complete. It's Cooper. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle.
I'm using that big ass light machine on that M80, bro. That shit, I don't know. That shit.
Going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. This is caught, and he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. It's the fullback in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys...
Are you one of them motherfuckers using rocket launcher? Are you being a pussy, Coochie?
Makes the score Cowboys.
Okay. I was praying you weren't one of them motherfuckers.
So now much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the
y'all niggas gonna be shooting that shit on the back end of the house. Just let that motherfucker rip.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Fucking, I can't tell. I don't know what you talking about.
Certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third.
Oh, okay.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this one deep right side. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in
Cam got to control them people, man.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Tony Pollard on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. And a ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run with Elliott. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
It's now 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
And a decent little gain puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the...
Here's Hurts to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the 11-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. He wanted that end zone. Powerful running, but he couldn't quite get there.
And that's going to really make him upset. And right now, there's no way he's letting a coach take him out of the game. He's going to want the ball again, so he actually does get into the end zone, hopefully on his next carry.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. you know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
Steps away to his left. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
A gain of 7.
Not sure exactly what he saw that made him decide to hand it off, but a great decision and a fantastic run.
From our vantage point, what he saw was a defense that got out of its lanes, got out of its gaps, and they were pretty much running to the quarterback, viewing him as the bigger threat. And look at that wide open space, and he rumbled for big-time yardage.
Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
Jeez.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now Elliott, they'll try to run it in, going option right. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's their quarterback with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And he's got it.
Oh, I'm through. You missed another put. Oh, I'm so down.
21. Panthers nothing.
Sweet tooth all of a sudden. And this was a run. Don't nobody else in here really eat it like me, though.
Now after the touchdown, it's just for me. He'll kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Andy Isabella was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Stay with him.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he'll take a shot for McCaffrey downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
They'll take over.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. To throw now on 1st down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. They'll run with Pollard. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations There'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The ball carrier.
And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4.
A gain of 4 yards.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
18 on the play. First down, Dallas.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of
10 more there and another first down.
Cowboys.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Delaney Walker, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
The score, Cowboys 28, Panthers nothing.
Oh, shit. That didn't count.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein.
What level you at, David?
Kick it away.
Poochie, what level are you, buddy?
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of the first down.
Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Buying time to his left. Incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The Panthers on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd down and 12. Taking a shot for Samuel. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's McCaffrey.
Oh!
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They needed a yard. They got it. First down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Troy Apke. The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there.
But and all he takes off with it, it's a fake. And now off to the races down the right side. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Rick Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with to have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make the play.
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team would say, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Here's Michael Pilardi now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken around the 12. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
1-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 22 yards there, a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job.
Shout out, teammate.
4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting.
My goodness, another interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Cowboys, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0.
Don't kill this stream.